Hey everybody, it's Darius. Welcome to another episode of Dubb Academy. Here are some tips for using videos for sales prospecting. First up, the current state of prospecting. Where are we at? Prospecting is one of the most challenging parts of people's jobs, whether you're a business development professional or you're a business owner. Competition is tough. There's a high chance that people you're reaching out to are receiving messages very similar to the ones that you're sending. And of course, time is just so limited. Both your time to create and craft these prospecting messages and your prospects' time in listening to and understanding them. 40% of sales reps say prospecting is the most challenging part of their job. And the other percentage, well, maybe they figured out a few tools to make this part a little easier. What are some typical problems that people face in prospecting today? Pay close attention because maybe you're guilty of some of these yourself. First is not measuring. When we're not measuring our results and our actions, there's no way to know if we're improving or even what our baseline is. So what we need to do is measure things like our open rates, reply rates, click-through rates, and ultimately our conversion, our demo to booking to close rates. All of these are metrics we should have a very close relationship with. The other problem is not differentiating. People are sending the same exact copy and pasted messages over and over and over through LinkedIn, through email, through every different channel they can think of. They're changing one word, they're changing one sentence, and it's basically the same messages over and over. But if your message looks like other people's message in your industry, chances are they're going to tune out immediately. And the last part of this is not nurturing. So fortune's in the follow-up, and when people forget to follow up, they're missing that opportunity. And following up in an invaluable way can also hurt you. If you're just simply bumping them saying, hey, did you get this? What's the response? What do you think? You gonna buy? There's not much value in that, and people are gonna tune out and wanna just unsubscribe or block or quit that communication. By providing value and education, these types of communications are much better received. Here's where video solves each of these problems I just described for you. So we're talking about nurturing our prospects. Video is one of the most powerful ways to communicate. People retain information better. They're going to build trust with you faster than any other form. Video instantly differentiates. Less than 40% of sales teams are using video in order to differentiate themselves from their competition. So it's an instant way to stand apart. Finally, video is measurable. Video enables you to track specifically how much of your video is being watched, what percentage of it, which buttons below it are being clicked. All these things are tracked in real time and exportable and filterable in reports so you can actually measure your engagement meaningfully. Speaking of improved engagement, here's some powerful stats that I know you'll find compelling in understanding just how impactful video can be. SalesLoft says there's a 16% increase in email open rates. SalesLoft also says there's a 26% increase in replies. What would 26% more replies do for your business? And finally, Inside Sales says that emails containing videos have 4 times the click-through rate compared to emails that do not contain videos. What would 4 times more clicks mean for you? All right, so I've explained to you the situation and just how powerful video can be. So now let's get actionable and show you some ways you can incorporate video into your business prospecting. Number 1, cold outreach. When you're trying to make cold connections. Now, this is the short game. This is when you're trying to create opportunities as quickly as possible. You're reaching out through LinkedIn, you're reaching out through DMs on your social channel, or maybe you have their email and maybe you have their phone number. So you're able to send them text messages. Whatever the channel you're reaching out through, video builds trust faster than other forms of communication. So instead of sending that cold message, that cold DM, try sending a video instead. Finally, maybe you have their ear. Maybe you've already connected on LinkedIn. And at this point, they don't know what you do. This is the perfect chance to share an explainer or a case study or something about yourself in a video that's much more engaging than a lengthy email trying to explain to someone what your product or service can do for them. And finally, there's the long game. Maybe you're not trying to do business with them right now, but you're trying to expand your network in a meaningful way. Maybe you met someone at a conference and you want to follow up with them. This is, again, the perfect application for video. Send that person a video that you met at the conference. They're going to remember you. This is a much more powerful way of following up or creating that connection than you can with just plain text. In fact, it can even be time saving. Instead of writing a lengthy email and trying to include attachments and things like that, you can simply hit record from your cell phone, Chrome extension, any device you're on, at least with Dubb. So here's what Dubb is. Dubb is a video communication platform that enables you to do everything I've described in this video. It enables you to create, send, and track videos through your email, through your CRMs, through text messages, whatever channels and methods of communication you're already using. Dubb will enable you to send and record and track those engagements through those platforms so you can have more meaningful connections, shorter sales cycles, and ultimately more growth for your business. Check out a free trial at dubb.com and check out all the free training we provide where we can show you and your team how to prospect with video and how to change your sales using video.
Please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you'd like to grab a free trial to Dubb, visit dubb.com. Thanks.